series that I give a lot to my clients to help with shoulder stability and rotator cuff strengthening, which also in turn helps have better alignment and better posture and be able to pick things up with greater ease and less pain in the lower back. So we're going to get started lying on your side with your head either on a pillow, or I like to use a yoga block. And just grab, I have a 2-pound weight, anywhere from 1 pound to 3 pounds is appropriate, or even no weight if you're struggling with a shoulder injury. So you're going to start lining yourself up, stacked in your shoulders, your pelvis, your legs, holding onto your weight, your elbows at your side, and you don't want it really far back here. You want it almost slightly in front of the rib cage and tacked into your side, bringing the weight all the way down to internally rotate the shoulder, and then up, externally rotating as far as you can go. Just moving in your range of motion. Thinking about keeping your shoulder blade on your back here and not letting your shoulder roll forward when your weight goes down and then pull it back when your weight comes up. It should stay on your back the whole time. We're actually rotating your upper arm bone, your humerus bone. We're internally and externally rotating that bone in isolation. So you'll do a set of 10 there. You can always increase your reps if you want more. And then I like to go into the punch, which I call this, bending the elbow in, punching up to the ceiling, slowly bending it in so it doesn't collapse into you. You might have a slight space underneath your waist here as you do this, and just keep your breath nice and smooth and continuous with your movement. Good. And then after your 10th one there, you're going to do the wave. So bringing the arm down, this is shoulder abduction, abduction, going overhead and then down to the hip. You want to keep the arm in your peripheral vision. If you can't see the weight, if it's so far back that you can't really see it when you turn your eyes up, it's too far back. So you're going to go halfway overhead and then down. And now you can always make modifications and adjustments depending on your shoulder. And from one side to the other might be a little bit different. 2. But you're really trying to isolate the movement just to the arm. And always keep the weight lighter on these if you're having any kind of shoulder instability problems or any kind of shoulder impingement or injury. Allowing the shoulder to elevate a little bit as it goes overhead, so you can get a little bit of a shrug here. You don't want to be jamming your shoulder blade down your back and trying to reach overhead. That's a big no-no. And then stop with the arm overhead. You want your elbow about right above your ear, and you're going to bend your elbow and punch it up, and bend and punch it up for your tricep press here. This is a really great way to isolate your triceps, and it's pretty challenging to hold the arm still as you bend it and straighten it, or hold the upper arm bone in place so that it's not moving around like that as you're punching up. It should be totally still in space as you just hinge the forearm on the elbow joint. And then with the straight arm, come back overhead, and we're going to do lowering directly in front of the sternum, lift back up. Slow down is the key here. It's really easy to just drop the weight, but I want you to really control it here. You are in touch with your deep core here. Your alignment helps with that. Keeping your spine aligned takes work here. So you're working your deeper centering muscles deep in the torso. Just do a few more here. And last thing I like to do is just a combined movement of an external rotation and a punch and bend it in, and an internal external rotation, punch it up. And by the time you get to the last variation of this, the shoulder should really be feeling it, depending on how much weight you're using. Like I said, always go lighter weight, higher rep if you're having any kind of shoulder dysfunction, and just have fun with that.